his might. Ta-da! Yeah, I don't see my baby girl Gigi. There we go. Welcome back to another edition. So, we're going to come back. It ain't 9 o'clock yet. Not 9 o'clock yet. So this episode is dedicated to my guys. Females, pay attention. Females, pay attention. It's that time. It is literally that time. Welcome back to another episode of NoCappnAllDrip. We call this Let's Talk About It. I'm your man Bailey, aka Mr. Go Get 'em. And this is what happens when we go live. So, today's subject is about becoming a top tier man. A lot of people ask what a top tier man is. A top tier man is a man that is literally on his shit, on his A game, got everything in order. How do you become a top tier man? Well, those are some of the things that we are going to talk about. In the world that we live in today, it is not what we are used to. It is forever changing, and we are in a climate right now where at the end of the day, your worth as a man is almost completely based on what you look like and your financials. Okay? So, I listen to a lot of podcasts. I watch a lot of podcasts. A lot of relationship podcasts, a lot of self-betterment, a lot of things about, making sure that we are mentally where we need to be. Ladies and gentlemen, give me a thumbs up if you are mentally sound. If you are not, by all means, hit up the Instagram and let's have a conversation offline. The first and foremost, the number one thing that we have to take care of in ourselves is our mental health. Mental health is the number one thing that is going to allow us to grow, be better. It allows you to move forward. It allows you to reach your goals. Mental health is everything. Mental health is wealth. Your mental health should be the first thing that we as men and as a people should be working on. Mental health is huge, and mental health is something that we are not paying attention to. We're not paying enough attention to it. All right. Without mental health, you go crazy. You delete yourself. We'll call it a deletion, self-deletion. There are a lot of different things that happen when you are not mentally sound. Okay. I have my little list here set up. Finances. All right. One of the biggest things, one of the biggest components of being a man in 2021, correct, I said it, of being a man. Because if you let women tell it, if you can't do this and you can't do that, and it is not financial, you can't provide, you are not a man. Whether we like it or not, ladies and gentlemen more than ladies, whether we like it or not, since the beginning of time, we have been providers. All right. Back in the day, all we had to do was go out and kill some meat and bring it home. And as long as she could cook it up and feed the family, you are a provider. Those days are now over. We have grocery stores. So in order for you to provide now, you have to be the breadwinner of the home, which means you need to go out and get it. A lot of people can't do that. The average median income, unfortunately, for us men, specifically, is $45,500. If you're making $45,500, you are an average male here in the United States of America. That is 50% of the U.S. That is what men are making. $45,500. Now, if you are a single man, you have no children, things such as that, you technically, personally, are doing pretty well. But unfortunately, that also makes you an average man. Guess what? Women are not dating average men. The top tier women, the women that you're going for, the woman that has the looks, the ass, the tits, all the shit that you find attractive, she's not even looking your way. You do not meet her financial standards, because women that are of that caliber are looking for a man that usually makes a lot more money. As a matter of fact, if you watch shows like Fresh and Fit, Kevin Samuels, Beast Mode, Smooth, I could probably name about 10 podcasts that are all aimed towards men that are about dating and relationships. If we name those and they talk to actual women, you will find out then and there that the majority of the women, that when they say and they speak on what they look for in a man, one of the biggest things, the biggest component, the largest component is financial, and they want you to make at least six figures, at least 100,000. Now, is it fair? 9 times out of 10, we all know it is not fair, but as men, do we complain about that? No, we do not. It is not fair that women get into a club for free, but we don't complain about it. There is a dynamic in the world where men, we don't complain about it. We just take it. What's up, cuzzo? As men, we step up to the table. So that's exactly what you got to do. All right. We have to make sure we get our financials right. This is one of the things that I am going to recommend to my fellow males. You need to find someone that you can look up to. Find someone that owns a business. Find a millionaire or someone making at least six figures, and ask that person to help you. Help you change your financial status. If you are wanting to get into stocks, find out what it's going to take for you to get into stocks. Okay? Make sure you have a job that has a 401k. Google, YouTube, and talk to someone. We all need a mentor. I am not going to lie. I've had a mentor for the last 12 years that has actually helped me get to where I'm at and achieve the things that I have achieved. From the stock market, I had no idea what a Roth IRA was. Okay. I was not very involved in the stock market. I've always had a 401k, but I didn't know that you could actually adjust your 401k and use your 401k to actually make it work for you. And there are other different things that are in place. Right now, you have Bitcoins. You have so many different things that you can do. When I initially started this process years and years ago, you know what I used to do? I would go to a car auction, buy a car for $2,000. Okay, go to the rim shop, get their used rims for about $500 to $700. Make sure the car was, somewhat sound, pass inspection, do what you needed to do, drivable for sure, and definitely safe. Put it out on a corner on a lot and put $5,000 on it. And you know what? They sold like hotcakes. You know why? The car was, one, extremely clean. Two, they had rims on it. That's all you have to do. That's basically what you're doing to yourself. Okay? You're making yourself more appealing. Whether we like it or not, the women that we are going for, the women that you want, the woman that you plan on making your wife or having children with, depending on where you're at in your life, 9 times out of 10, the first thing she's worried about is money. That's why the first thing that comes out of a woman's mouth is, when are you taking me out on a date? She's doing one thing and she's doing one thing only. She is literally gauging your financial status. Where are you going to take me and how much are you going to spend on me? Now, in that is a huge part of entitlement for them to go ahead and push that. That is correct. Roth IRA. Okay, that is one of the biggest, hugest ways for them to figure out who you are, where you are, and what you're willing to do and what you're willing to spend. All right. What I want to do is I want to get us to a point to where you no longer have to prove yourself, because you are proven. In order to make yourself a top tier man, so that when they see you, they pay attention to you. They pay attention and they know who you are. You garner all attention 100%. And the reason that you garner all of this attention is because of what you bring to the table. So a lot of the times they say, oh, I am the table, or meet me at the table. Guess what? We are the master negotiators. We are the one that dictate the table. We're the one that comes with the most to the table. Women hate hearing that. But if you ask a woman, okay, what do you bring to the table? In sex, you cannot involve. You can't talk about your degrees, and you can't talk about loyalty. There's nothing else that can be said. They have nothing to combat that. As a man, if you come and you are financially stable, you are the provider. Regardless, you are the strength. Regardless, you are the one that gives the most resources. You are the head of the family. You are the one that brings the table. So what you want to do is, when you set up yourself to be financially able to not only take care of your family, but take care of any woman that you deal with 100%, and she cannot complain about anything financial, that kills all other arguments and builds far more conversations. Women will not date a man that she does not respect. And whether we like it or not, in 2021 moving forward, women do not date men that they don't respect. And they don't respect them because of the amount of money they make. So what we need to do is make sure that we take care of our financial futures by staying on top of your finances. If you have bad credit, fix it immediately. You need to get on apps like Credit Karma. What's the big one? Hold up. Credit Sesame. It gives you a real life view, a real life look of exactly where you are at, so that you can fix your credit in real time, and you will see your points go up. Once you are above a 540, you're going to be easily able to get a credit card. All right. Start off with a secure credit card with your own personal bank. Start off about $250, $300. After about 6 months, they're automatically going to jump that $250 to $300 to $500. And about every 3 to 6 months after that, as long as you're making payments on time, you're going to be good. If you have a $300 limit, you need to go buy something for $30 and pay the minimum balance for 6 months. That's it, $30. That puts you at 10% of what that card is at. As long as your balance is at 10%, no higher than 30%, but be safe. Do 10%. You will watch your credit score boost immensely. If you do not have a vehicle, if you have a vehicle, but there is no payment on that vehicle, I will highly advise going and buying a vehicle and getting yourself a car note. That is one of the biggest, fastest ways to build your credit. I know it sucks, but guess what? As long as you have and carry that car note for 8 months, 8 months, then pay that vehicle off, you're actually putting yourself in the best financial position that you could ever be, where you maximize and you get the most points out of that for your credit. And usually by that time, you've also built equity in your actual vehicle, which is something that no one, vehicles can build equity. If you can pay your vehicle off in 8 months and you have more than one vehicle, you are in a win-win situation because you are not putting a ton of miles on one vehicle, which means if you ever need to sell it, use it as collateral for anything, you're going to get the most money out of it. Right now, if you have a vehicle that is almost paid off or paid off, this is the perfect market for you to get rid of a vehicle. They're giving 20 to 30% more than the actual cost of, or the price of what your vehicle is worth. So if you have one that is available to you that you can get rid of, this is the best time to do it. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now, the next biggest thing after finance is going to be weight management. This is a huge one. Why? Because this is the first thing that women see. The first thing that a woman looks at is your body. The first thing a woman looks at is your height. If you want to put yourself in a situation where you are no longer judged on your height, be in excellent physical condition. If you're in excellent physical condition, if you're working out on a regular basis, if you are doing what it takes, if you have a good, proper diet, if you are eating the way you are supposed to, if you are drinking a gallon of water a day, you are actually putting your body, yourself, in the best way possible. Drinking should not be something done on a regular. Drug usage is not something that should be done on a regular. If you are a weed smoker, stop smoking weed. 1, you are wasting money. 2, you are doing nothing for your health. If it is not something that is used as a coping mechanism because you have depression or something such as that, really ask yourself, why do you smoke weed? It is a high that you should probably be getting from life itself. If you are high on life, you will never smoke weed ever again. If you are taking care of your financials, if you are taking care of your body, you will realize how unlikely will be put any other stimulants or toxins in your body. You will understand what it feels like to not feel yourself. You will understand what it feels like to feel sluggish. You will see how your thought process comes together, which is going to help you overall, whether it's in your job, your career. If you are an entrepreneur and you're looking to build a business, guess what? These are the things that are going to help your business grow, because 9 times out of 10, you can think clearer. I literally stopped smoking 14, 15 years ago, and I've never turned back. And I'm going to be honest, I have never been in the financial situation that I am in now. Also, I'm just going to be honest. My guys, we all love getting our dick sucked. When you are taking care of yourself and you are in a healthy manner and she swallows, she is never, ever going to have a problem doing it ever again because of the way you taste. If you are eating correctly, if you are doing the fruits and the vegetables and drinking your gallon of water a day, you are going to taste amazing to her, and she will be willing to suck your dick whenever, wherever. And for those that know, her swallowing your shit with a bad habit over time gives a woman bad breath. That won't happen anymore. Just being honest. 3 to 4 times a week workout. Do HIIT training. There is a reason that my business is called Hustle Fit, and it is spelled PHIT, as professional high intensity techniques. Going to the gym and maximizing a workout in the 30 to 45 minutes to when you walk out, it looks like you have been swimming, is a great workout. I am 42 years old. I am currently out of shape at this moment, but I will run anyone under the table. I will box anyone out of the gym, and we don't even want to talk about strength. I do my workouts. I'm doing everything that I need to do to get back to where I was. I made horrible choices after my mom passed, but at the end of the day, I've come to the realization that is no longer even an excuse. I should have never let it happen. Accountability is one of the biggest things. You have to be accountable for the choices that you make. You choose these decisions. It is your life. It is up to you to either make better decisions or worse decisions. If you can't make better decisions and you can't hold yourself accountable, unfortunately, you're not going to make it that far. Weight management. It is the first thing that women notice. You don't have to have a six-pack. You don't have to have huge arms and shoulders and all that shit. But at the end of the day, you need to be physically fit. Whether it's a woman that says, oh, let's go for a hike today, or let's go for a bike ride, or let's go for a swim. You should be fit enough to do those things. That is what is going to get you. Also, understand that the fittest people in the world are also the most successful people in the world. Fit people are successful. Women want to breed with fit men. Why? Because that usually means that their kids are going to be physically fit. That means that they have healthy babies. That is the biggest, fastest, easiest way to also get woman that you are looking for long term. Next on the list, dress code. All right. This is going to be something that is always controversial. You don't need to wear a suit and tie every single day, but you at least need to be presentable. It is 100% based on your job too. If you're in construction or something such as that, guess what? Your dress attire is construction. When you get off of work though, take your ass home, take a shower, and get dressed. Put on something nice, neat, clean. When you leave your house, women will refuse to leave their house without putting on makeup and getting all dressed and putting their best foot forward. But as men, you will leave the house looking like total shit, nails fucked up, hair fucked up, all these different things. And guess what? Every single time you see that baddie. You see the chick that you want to approach, but you refuse to because you look like shit and you smell like shit. One of the number one complaints on a lot of the podcasts that I watch is women complaining about a man and the way that he looks. The first thing that they look at is our shoes. The second thing they usually look at are our clothes and our appearance. Do the clothes fit you well? Are they too baggy, too loose, too tight? That goes back with weight management. If you are in shape, and you are wearing clothes that fit you, like clothes that truly fit you, and you have on a nice pair of shoes. One thing that I have prided myself on is I have hundreds of shoes. Guess what? Not Jordans. Dress shoes, tennis shoes, loafers, slides, sandals. You need to have every type of shoe under the sun. They don't need to be designer. Nike, Adidas, Puma. I even wear Polo. Well, Polo is pretty much all I wear any damn way. That's all you need. I even go to H&M. H&M has the cleanest, all white, comfortable tennis shoes for $34. Get it. Go get you some. Do not wear the same shoes over and over and over and over and over again. Do not wear the same jeans. Do not wear the same shirts. Your closet, every time you buy an outfit, you should be buying a pair of shoes. And those shoes should be specific to that outfit to a point that you have 50 to 60 pair outfits with 50 to 60 pairs of shoes. So when you go out, you never have an excuse about never having anything to wear. Yes, it is going to be somewhat expensive, but guess what? That goes back to financial. You have to be able to financially take care of yourself and provide because you come first. Your dress code is everything. If it is a black tie event, you need a suit. If you're going to a cigar bar, you need a sport coat. You need casual jeans and you need dress jeans. And yes, they have that, and there is a difference. Same thing with shoes. You need casual shoes and you need dress shoes. There is a difference. You have to be ready for every occasion. If you get invited to a wedding, you should have you should be able to go because you have the clothes for it. If you get invited to a fancy dinner, you should be able to go there. If you get invited to a speakeasy, one of these speakeasy bars that are here in Phoenix or whatever city you're in, you need to be able to dress to that. Again, when you walk through the door, a woman should automatically be able to pay attention to you. You should demand nothing but attention. Okay? Next is skincare. Ladies and gentlemen, my gentlemen, skincare is not something for women and women only. You need a skincare regimen, okay? It is not a bar of soap and a rag and you just washing your face. You need to moisturize, all right? You need to exfoliate. You need to remove the dead skin cells. You need your skin to always glow. Drinking a gallon of water a day is going to help that, but you also need to clean out your pores. You need to do at least a weekly face mask. Go get the charcoal face mask. You put it on your skin. It's all gonna be all black. You're gonna look crazy as hell. Let it dry, peel it off. Okay? If you want to, you can go and you can buy a chemical peel and do a chemical peel every other week until your skin is pretty much flawless. Also, it stops you from aging. It helps the aging process. It keeps you looking youthful and younger. Okay? Under skincare, I'm also going to say teeth whitening. If your job has insurance and you can get Invisalign, straighten your teeth, and then do a teeth whitening. All right? Get the, Colgate strips. If you even did that just once a week, it's going to make your smile look better. It's going to make your smile look brighter. It is going to make your teeth amazing. They're going to look good. It also is going to help with making sure that you have good, strong gums and you're not going to have bad breath. Overall, you are making a full and a total appearance that is going to be something that people pay attention to. As much as I'm saying, oh, this is women, this is also your job. People are going to pay attention to you on your job. People are going to pay attention to you in public. You really want to be that person that everywhere you go, when you walk in a room, you are demanding people's attention. Okay? Last but not least, now that we've taken care of our financial, now that we've taken care of our dress, now that we've taken care of skincare, now that we've taken care of our teeth, now that we have put together this whole appearance, cologne. Cologne should be a guaranteed must for every man's daily outing. If you are leaving your house and you are not wearing cologne, that smell that pulls every woman in, that smell that makes other men go, what are you wearing? You are automatically dropping the ball on one of the easiest things in the world to do. For years, I've always complained from the day it came out, Axe body spray. Never in life have I ever done that. I have 25 to 30 different colognes on the cologne shelf by itself. You have to wear cologne. If you put on whatever you're wearing and you're going out and you have zero smell, something's wrong. Okay? I have a beard, so I literally hit the beard. Okay? Finger behind the ears, right here. Rub them together. Those are your hot spots. Whether I go to a club, whatever the situation may be, if I'm out, if I go to dinner, those are your body's hot spots, right? So since those are my body's hot spots, if I heat up and my body temperature rises, it actually makes the cologne smell better. Oil-based are always the best. Get an oil, is it oil? Oil-based cologne. They last longer, they smell better, and they're absolutely amazing. If you can follow all of these simple things, no question, you will become 100% a top tier man. Hands down, top tier man. It's that simple. It's really that easy. Take control of your life. Take control of your future. You can start doing all of that now. If you have any questions whatsoever, hit me up on my Instagram. I'm more than willing to answer anything and everything, as well as help you out. Find you a mentor. Find you someone that can help you get to the next level. Whether you are starting a business, whether you need help with your financials, whether you need to know where to go shopping, whatever your situation may be, I'm here to help. With that, that's going to be the end of this one. I definitely appreciate you guys tuning in. Hit that thumbs up for me. Welcome to another episode of NoCappnAllDrip. Let's talk about it. I'm your man Bailey, aka Mr. Go Get 'em. And I'm out. Appreciate you.